Welcome! In this lesson we will have a look at where to get FreeBSD and which image to get. Even if you install it, for example, on a real computer or on a virtual machine, you will need to have the image to the first step. This can be achieved by visiting freebsd.org. Here we have some important information then we can read about, like which version is the production version today, and we can see the support lifecycle, but we are interested in going to the download page by clicking download FreeBSD. So choosing an architecture, it says. This FreeBSD 10.1 release that we are looking for here, we have the options to get, for example, you see there are some different architectures here. The two common ones are the AMD 64 and the i386. The main difference is that the AMD 64 is 64-bit and the i386 is the 32-bit. If you are running an i386, which is a 32-bit version, you will only be able to have 4 GB of RAM memory. And I'm going to use the 32-bit version because the virtual machine I'm going to demonstrate it on will be a 32-bit one and it won't work to have the 64-bit. So I will click on the i386 here. And here are some different images to get. So from this FTP site, you can get a disk, which is the FreeBSD 10.1 release i386 disk 1.iso. This is a regular compact disk image, and this contains only the operating system. If you want to have some pre-compiled programs to get from a CD or the disk, then you want to have the DVD disk, this one. So the big difference is only that this is the installation of the operating system, while this is also the installation of operating system, but you will also get some pre-compiled programs that you can install from that disk. And another one that might be interesting is the memstick image here. The memstick image is if you want to create a bootable installation which runs on USB. So then you will make a bootable USB to install FreeBSD from a USB stick. We will focus on getting the disk here, which is the disk 1.iso. By clicking on this, I will download it. So after this image is downloaded, you have the options either to keep the ISO and to use it with a virtual box or a virtual like a VMware workstation to run the operating system virtually when you're learning FreeBSD. The other option would be to create a disk from this image by using a CD burner program. If you create a disk, then you can install it on a physical computer. But please remember that if you install it on a physical computer, you will lose all the data of that computer. And in case you want to reinstall the system, this will take much time. So I prefer that if you're learning a system, to run it virtually on for example, a virtual box is a really fantastic way, because then we are saving so much time. If something goes wrong, we can easily just revert the machine. So after the image has been downloaded, you will get this FreeBSD i386 disk 1.iso. So as I said, you have the options to create a CD from this image, or simply use it in a virtual box instead, or a VMware workstation. So let's proceed in the next lesson to see how we can set up a virtual box to run it.